Good morning and welcome to day 27 on the Camino a Santiago. I am leaving my idyllic mountaintop paradise of Ocebreiro today and heading for Sarria. Now, if I were going to walk the entire thing, this would be a crazy long day, nearly the length of a marathon, around 25 miles, 40 kilometers, but I am not going to walk the whole thing, and let me explain why that is. There is a detour that takes me to a monastery called Samos. This is a working monastery still, and the only way to visit it is with a guided tour given by one of the monks that still lives on the property. Unfortunately, there are no tours between like noon and 4:30. And since the monastery is still 18 miles away, 19 miles away, there's no way I'm going to make it by noon. So I'm going to do the 4:30 tour at Samos. And by the time I'm done, honestly, I'm not going to still then go and walk another 2 to 3 hours to get to Sarria. So my plan is to, after the monastery, just either bus it or cab it forward to Sarria and just spend the evening there before starting the last push, the last 100 kilometers into Santiago. A little bit over that, but yeah, we'll talk more about that later. Hey. Oh my God, you guys should have seen the first 75 minutes of today. It didn't rain, it poured. And I mean poured. Fortunately, I have rain layers with me, jacket, pants, but it still got pretty miserable. So at one point, just, got to the first available town, walked into the bar along with all my other fellow pilgrims, ordered myself a coffee and just sat there for 45 minutes until it finally stopped. Now, the only problem with my little rain delay, however, is that it's now set me back on my schedule to get to Samos for that monastery tour I was telling you guys about. I'll still get there. I'm just not going to be able to have the nice relaxing lunch beforehand. So it's not the end of the world. What I have to say, though, is that I'm not really in a rush to get to Sarria this evening anyway, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So, Sarria is a little bit of a mixed bag. For those of us who've been on the road for a while, it signifies the beginning of the end because it's already basically at the 100-kilometer to go before Santiago thing. So there's a feeling of sadness that this journey is coming to an end. But there's also a feeling of apprehension because 100 kilometers is the minimum that is required to get your Compostela and, have your pilgrimage basically certified. And so that means that the vast majority of the hundreds of thousands of people who do the Way of St. James every year start from Sarria. So I've already started seeing a few more people on the road the last couple of days, but as of tomorrow, I have a feeling it's going to become more of a procession, and we'll just see how that goes, right? It's raining again. I guess it doesn't get this green and lush for nothing, right? At least I'm under canopy right now. This is one case where we are taking the long way. God, finally, 19 miles later.
A ver, queda así, queda espacio, así tal.
Sí, sí.
Está corto.